In the remote mountains of Panama, one shroud believer's obsession was about to spark renewed interest in the shroud.
I got the idea that there was holographic information in the Shroud of Turin. So what we have in the computer now is the face of Jesus Christ in 3 dimensions.
Publication of the image ignited fresh interest in the shroud, but it didn't prove the linen cloth was genuine. Shroud believers had to embrace scientific methods if they were to have any hope of challenging the carbon dating result. And in the United States in 2000, 2 people did just that. Sue Benford and her husband Joe Marino believed the shroud was real.
I'd never heard of the shroud before 1997. I was flipping channels and saw the face on the TV. And there was something very knowing that I had, that was really Jesus' face.
This vision inspired Benford and her husband to find proof that the carbon dating results were wrong. Neither of them were professional scientists, but they thought they'd found a vital clue, which proved the carbon dating was flawed.
Look here. Nowhere else is there this definitive, intentional dark green.
While checking images taken in 1978, Benford noticed something strange about the piece of shroud chosen for the carbon dating samples. The herringbone pattern that is so consistent elsewhere in the cloth looked misaligned.
Our theory is that there's a mixture of 16th century cloth and 1st century cloth, and the data that we're finding on the cloth matches that theory.
Benford and Marino believed that the carbon date was wrong because the section chosen for the samples was contaminated with later material.
Well, I'm skeptical when I'm listening to this, but they had taken photographs that were available of the samples taken for the carbon dating, and they had submitted these to several textile experts who didn't know they were looking at a photograph from the shroud, and each of these textile experts, independent of each other, said, you know, this looks rewoven.
Benford and Marino argued that because the carbon dating sample contained material from both the 16th and 1st centuries, the result was in between the two. In 2000, Benford and Marino published a paper claiming that medieval cotton was introduced into the damaged corner of the linen shroud. Their claims were immediately dismissed by the scientific community. One scientist in particular was outraged.